He keeps calling me over and over again with the same problem. Like he's the only one in the world that has problems. We all have them, don't we? We're in kind of that rat race of where we're starting each and every day. We kind of feel stuck. We kind of feel like depleted, that the battery charge is not always full. So when we're stuck or depleted, how do we recharge those batteries? I could see 2 sets of headlights coming at us. The next thing I noticed was, bam! I don't know how your brother ever got out of that accident without even a scratch on him. My mom had 3rd-degree burns on the side of her shoulder and on the side of her face. And my friend Randy was in a coma. She said, Gary, what do you think the purpose of your life is? What is the purpose of my life? I will tell you, I've been spending a lifetime trying to find out what that is.
I especially enjoyed the way he was able to integrate all of the important parts of life, professional life, family life, your faith, and how they all come together to work as one positive influence for not only yourself, but all of the lives that you touch every single day.
To see our mindset is a mental attitude, a mental inclination. It's a fixed state. It's what we believe and we see at that time. This is a person that's willing to change. They're searching to learn, grow, and become who they want to be. How can I make those changes that I want to make my life become better? And I asked my coach, why can't I get myself to make this change? And my coach looked at me straight in the eye and he said, Gary, when are you going to stop talking about this and actually do something about it? Which one are you today? Are you the climber or are you the person that's stuck?
He talked a lot about energy, and I really enjoyed how he talked about peak performance and time blocking and all these different things to where you can make positive changes in your life.
What do you do each day to get yourself that energy? Because I can find a lot of other things to do than sit there and just write. You have to get into a zone to be able to write. You have to get in a zone if you're doing your peak productivity time, if you're putting out those things. So what is your zone that you need to be in that's most important to you?
Just the principles that he shares for everyday life. I'm a personal trainer myself, so I understand how important energy is. And so, the core principle he talked about was something that's going to create something positive in your life.
Connections is all about our relationships. And in our relationships, we are a giver or a taker in those relationships. So what I want you to think about, who in your life are some of those relationships that's most important to you? Give me a G! G. Give me an E! E. What's it spell? God. What's it spell? God. What's it spell? God. All right. Charge for me is a life sentence acronym kind of mantra for myself. Create habits around real goals every day. I think that's really the key. When we're looking at our life, what do we want to create? It's about the goals that we set, and then it's about charging forward to go out there and reach them.
Gary gave some great examples of purpose and integrating the whole high achiever mindset into your life. Really, that's key to success. If you don't have goals, if you can't reach beyond what you are today, then you'll never be the person that you really want to be.
I would bet 99% of us do it the same each and every day. That's a habit because it becomes that routine. So what's your cue, what's your routine, and then what's your reward on the habits that you want to create? So when we start to give of ourselves, we start to see we get more in return. Sister Teresa said, Gary, when I was that lost 7th grade boy, what is your purpose of your life? I think I have my answer now.